Hi, this is Chris from Angel's Envy, and I'm here at Spirit Giant in Long Island, and we're going to talk a little bit about Angel's Envy. This is a bourbon finished in port barrels, 6 years in oak, and then 6 months in used ruby port barrels from Portugal. It gives it a real smoothness, a fortified wine finish. And today we're going to make an old fashioned, and I'm going to teach you how to make the best old fashioned that you can make from home. And this is the same old fashioned that I make in the bars in New York City, which I work. So let's get started. We're going to start off with just a rocks glass, and do not put ice in it. And we're not going to be shaking this, we're going to be stirring it. So some of the tools you'll need is a spoon of some sort, a rocks glass, a jigger. Now this jigger, there's lots of different types of jiggers. This one has 2 ounces on the big side, 1 ounce on the small side. So you want the jigger to accurately measure the drink. You're going to want some ice. You could use a big ice cube. A big ice cube will dilute less and will actually make a stronger drink, but still achieving the cold, making it cold. And then you want an orange. Get a nice good orange. You can even get a tangerine. And then I'm going to use a knife or a vegetable peeler. For the ingredients, we're going to use Angel's Envy bourbon, finished in port barrels. We're going to use the simple syrup that is sold here at Spirit Giant on the counter. And then we're going to use the classic Angostura bitters that's sold here as well. So the bourbon, the sugar, and the bitters make up a classic old fashioned. This cocktail has been around since the 1880s, and it has had a lot of evolution, as you could say. It has had a lot of evolution. Everybody remembers getting an old-fashioned with a lot of muddled fruit and cherries. That was kind of born after Prohibition. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a real traditional, classic, simple old-fashioned. Now, one of the things that I always tell people when they're making old-fashions is that don't put too much sugar on it, because a lot of these old-fashions that I get at bars these days are over-sugared. So if you just follow my instructions, you're going to be making a great old-fashioned. So we're going to start off with an Angel's Envy, and we're going to just use 2 ounces. Now, when you're using a jigger, you want to keep it next to the glass. You don't want to be using a jigger here and then trying to carry this full jigger over an area, spilling it the whole while. I'm pretty clumsy, so I spill a lot. So we're going to just keep the jigger right next to the glass, and we're going to start with 2 ounces. And right in the glass. This is one of the cocktails that you can actually make in the glass that you're drinking. You don't need to use more than 1 glass. Now that we've got the bourbon in there, finished in port barrels, we're going to add the sugar content. Now this is the simple syrup that is being sold here and included in the cocktail kit. So we're going to use 0.25 ounces of this. Now this is the small side of the jigger, and inside it you'll see little lines that designate 0.25, usually a half an ounce, 3/4 of an ounce. So we're going to just use 1/4 of an ounce. You don't want to use more than that, because you'll run into the problem of making a too sugary old-fashioned, which is done way too many times. Now we're going to use Angostura bitters that is sold here, right behind the counter. And we're just going to I'm going to put two dashes of the Angostura bitters in here. And then now we're going to add the ice. We want to add the ice last so it doesn't dilute the drink too much. I just have some store-bought ice, so I'm going to just mix right there. And the last part, well, the second to last part, is we're going to stir this drink. And you just want to mix the ingredients together. The reason why you don't shake an old-fashioned is because when you shake an old-fashioned, you're diluting it in the process of shaking it in the tin. And then also, you are aerating it. You're introducing air within the cocktail, which makes it bubbly. And I always say this is a sophisticated drink, so you want it to be a plain glass surface. I'm just going to stir this, and as I said, all the ingredients are presently in this cocktail. We're going to add the touch, and that's going to be an orange peel. So I'm going to make an orange peel. I'm going to do this right over the glass so that some of the oils from cutting it go directly over the cocktail. Now, with the skin side out, we're going to just express the oils around the glass like this. And then the last part, is we're just going to squeeze those oils in that cocktail. And I'm gonna discard this. You could leave it in there, but I think it's just easier to drink without it. Just the shape of that glass. And you can find all these cocktails: the Angel's Envy Bourbon, the Angostura Bitters, the Simple Syrup that's behind the counter, all here at Spirit Giant. Have fun making this cocktail. Remember, don't put too much sugar in. And you could also use other bitters if you have some at home. Get creative. And this is a great cocktail to make with friends and family at home. It's very simple. And you can get all the ingredients here at Spirit Giant in Long Island. This is Chris, signing off.